Good morning. I am Milagros, and I have been with St. Mark's for almost 8 years, and this is my second living epistle. A lot has changed since my first epistle back in 2015. Back then, Mama Elaine was just Elaine. Mama Shirley was just Shirley, and I did not know half of the congregation by name. However, the one thing that has remained constant is the camaraderie and community feeling of St. Mark's. I have witnessed God's timing in my life many times before, but never had it come through so clearly for me as when it had everything to do with my moving to New Jersey and discovering St. Mark's. St. Mark's to me is like the TV show Cheers, where everybody knows your name, and believe me, they are always glad you came. Father Bob was comforting, Father Jim is brazenly honest, and Pastor Joan is an inspiration. At St. Mark's, you cannot sit on the bench for long. At some point, they will make you a part of the community. Community-driven and community-giving is the main reason that I stayed at St. Mark's. It exemplifies the meaning of church for me. Helping those beyond the walls of St. Mark's has kept me grounded and faithful to their causes. St. Mark's has never meant more to me than it has in these last 7 months. During these months of COVID-19, I have been isolating at home alone. In the beginning, it was an extremely frightful and vulnerable time, especially during the months of March and April, with so many people that I knew becoming infected and some passing away, one of them a very good friend of mine. Once I began joining morning prayer and evening compline, I started to feel less alone and was able to use that platform to express my fears, joys, and my sorrows. I began to share more personal details of my life that in person at St. Mark's I would not have. I mean, some of you even know my favorite toilet paper now. How much more personal can one get? I began getting to know each of our small group members through their boxes. Amy, Yana, Elizabeth, Joanne, and Mari, just to name a few. I've gotten to know them in the best way, and I am grateful for that. I even formed a digital and personal bond with Temba, which I never expected, and again would not have in person. She gets the trophy as Verger for St. Mark's. I started to look forward to our daily Zoom prayers, and I looked forward to having company in my living room every day. It has really been a source of comfort and the togetherness that I needed to get through the fear and isolation. Pastor Joan has been an inspiration to me through it all. When she arrived at St. Mark's almost a year ago already, at her very first service, I was waiting to hear how she would articulate and wondered if her voice would reach the back of the church where I sit. She removed all doubt as soon as she began speaking. She projected strongly, clearly, and even had a sense of humor. I liked her right away. During these times, though, and especially during our daily prayers, she has not only been a comforting friend, but a relatable person as well, as a woman and a mother. Not afraid to jump into current events as polarizing and painful as they may be. She is a true force of leadership and connectivity. I can feel her love come through her box on the screen. It means everything to me. Even my sisters join in virtually, which has been great. Going to church as youngsters with our parents, we filled up the pew, and our mother always sang the loudest. Life, of course, pulled us apart, but here we are together again when we need each other the most. I am delighted that they can share in my St. Mark's experience. I am grateful to St. Mark's for its welcoming nature and love. Thank you.